है वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, है वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू, है वतन मेरे वतन।
A very good morning and a warm welcome to each one of you gathered here. Today, as we proudly celebrate 79th Independence Day, we also take pride in celebrating 100 glorious years of Our Lady of Nazareth's journey in shaping young minds.
We feel privileged and honored to extend our warm welcome to our chief guest, Master Aditya Kadam, who is our SSC topper, and Miss Samantha D'Souza, our HSC topper this year. Our esteemed dignitaries are our manager, Reverend Father Edward Jacinto, Principal, Reverend Sister Barbara Mendonça, Headmistress, Reverend Sister Alphonse, Pre-Primary In Charge, Reverend Father John Pereira, our Supervisor, Mrs. Shaman Pereira, and our Coordinator, Mrs. Eldrina D'Souza.
सरफरोशी की तमन्ना अब हमारे दिल में है, देखना है जोर कितना बाजुए कातिल में है. Let us now begin this grand celebration with the flag hoisting ceremony, a symbol of our sovereignty and pride.
Parade Vishnu, parade Southern, band secretary, general salute, squad salute.
words of Mahatma Gandhi, who said, "Strength does not come from physical capacity, it comes from an indomitable will." As we all gather here this morning to celebrate our Independence Day, we are reminded that freedom was not given to us. Rather, it was earned by the courage, sacrifices, and indomitable will of countless patriots. Independence is not just about hoisting our flag, it is also about living with respect for our country. In the face of adversity, we have a choice. We can be bitter or we can be better. Yes, I'm talking about our freedom fighters who lived this truth. When faced with oppression, injustice, and the heavy chains of colonial rule, they did not let their bitterness consume them. Instead, they chose to be better. Better in unity and better in their resolve to fight for our motherland. Countless leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, Rani Lakshmibai, Chethan Singh, Subhash Chandra Bose, etc. turned their pain into purpose and their struggles into strength. It is because they chose this better over bitter that we stand today in a free India. Dr. Abdul Kalam was once asked, "What is the major strength and weakness of India?" Do you know what he answered? He said that the youth of India are the strength and the weakness is their vision. So, what can we do? The youth of India, that is you and I today, what we can do is to inculcate and work upon all the commendable qualities that already exist within us. As it is rightly said, God often uses small matches to light up great torches. No matter how small we may feel in this world, each of us can light up great torches with our indomitable will. We as students today may not fight colonial rule, but we often fight the societal pressures, competition, and the constant need of proving ourselves. But are we petrified? I'm sure the answer is a unanimous no, because challenges and adversities are meant to help us know who we are. Storms hit our weaknesses but unlock our true strength. Although we may face difficult times right now, we are hopeful that we will smile again, flourish, and soar like an eagle. Hence, I believe that you and I need to take forward and enhance in keeping with our visions, ambitions, and ideals. On a final note, I would like to salute all the soldiers and the unsung heroes of our country and express my gratitude in Hindi. मैं एक दुआ मांगती हूँ अपने ईश्वर से, मैं एक दुआ मांगती हूँ अपने ईश्वर से, चाहती हूँ आपकी खुशी पूरी ईमान से, सब हसरतें पूरी हो आपकी और आप मुस्कुराए दिलो जान से। यही मेरी ईश्वर से आप सबके लिए दुआ है, आप सबके लिए दुआ है। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Good morning to one and all present here, respected father, sister, teachers, and all my dear friends. Standing here today as the topper of our school is a moment of pride and joy for me. But what makes this day even more special is that a dream I have cherished for years has come true. The dream of hoisting the flag with my own hands. From the day I first saw our seniors do it, I imagined myself standing there, representing my school, and today that vision has turned into reality. This is not just my victory, it's a moment that belongs to everyone who has been part of my journey. I sincerely thank all the teachers who have taught me from my childhood for being my guiding light. You have not only taught us lessons from books, but also values that will guide us throughout life, like discipline, hard work, and integrity. Your belief in me has been my biggest motivation. I would also like to give a special thanks to Sister Sangeeta Almeida for supporting me in my ups and downs, always encouraging me to push my limits and helping me to evolve as a good student and a better human being. I am equally grateful to my parents who have been my strongest pillars. They have celebrated my successes, encouraged me during failures, and reminded me to stay humble no matter what. To my friends, thank you for being there in both the serious and the silly moments, and for reminding me that hard work can be done with a smile. I was at my lowest when I scored very few marks in the prelims, but that day I decided I could not settle for less. My mother guided me through that difficult time, and I am deeply grateful to her. If it were not for her support and encouragement, I could have never achieved this feat. I would like to give just one piece of advice to the students sitting here. Please don't be a bookworm. Try to engage in different activities alongside your studies, because they will help you in ways you may not realize. For example, my passion for sports has played a big role in boosting my academics. Many students ask me about my study plan, and I always say just one thing: give your 100% concentration during lectures. This way, you will need less time for self-study. And please do not focus on memorizing. Instead, understand the concept. That's it. If you do this, you could hoist the flag too. Sometimes I ask myself what I have truly gained in my 10 to 12 years of school life, and the answer that comes to my mind are good teachers, a deeper understanding of different aspects of life, true friends, and a better version of myself. I feel truly blessed to be a student of this school, and I will always take pride in saying that I am one. Winning first place has taught me that success is not about one big leap. It's about small, consistent steps taken every day. And hoisting that flag today reminded me that dreams do come true when you keep working towards them with dedication. Thank you once again for this honor. I promise to continue giving my best and making my school proud. Thank you.
Your achievement is not just your own, it inspires everyone around you. A very good morning to one and all present here. We move on to a moment of pride and joy for our institution, the felicitation of our outstanding students. These young achievers have brought laurels to our school through their hard work, determination, and excellence in academics.
Has been. As we reach to the closure of this heartwarming program, I, Mrs. Renita, on behalf of the school, feel honored to express our gratitude to everyone whose efforts made this celebration a success.
Mr. Parade